Hello, everyone. Welcome to our latest edition of Big Game Players with myself, Super, and only one of the other duo at the moment,
How you doing, Super?
Dr. Roo. How are we doing? Banjo's having some connection issues, so he'll hopefully join us at some stage in in the show.
Yeah, we
Um,
pray. We pray to the podcast gods, please.
yeah, we'll see how he gets on. Where you were just asking, where does he live? In the sticks?
Mate, it's got to be some cave he's tucked in because connection issues shouldn't happen in this modern world we're in.
And I'm surprised he wouldn't have gone into hiding because his team's actually doing all right at the moment.
Flying, as he told us today a couple of times in our WhatsApp group.
Let's look while we see if Banjo can join us in the show. Why don't you let's start with the predictions from last
Yeah.
week. How did we get on?
Listen, to simplify, you and Ban did well. I didn't. It's the same old story. You got seven, Ban got seven, and I got five. It takes him to 98, takes you to
Why
92, and I'm way behind in 80.
why are you still playing?
I tell you why I'm still playing because I'm in a transition season. So next season I'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm practicing.
So so who would you say you're like at the moment?
I reckon I am um, one step forwards, three steps back. Probably Newcastle in many ways. Like just I get the odd good performance, but really I'm shite.
Probably your transition would probably be more like Sunderland, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think what it is I try my best to get the odd game that you and Ban, you know, haven't gone with, but really I should have matched you guys. And yeah, I'm playing catch up. Ridiculous. But you and him, though, are in a title race. I think you can do it, Super, if you focus, son. 6 points behind. Come on.
Right. Let's let's talk like I said, we're hoping Banjo can join us, so
Yeah.
we'll try and leave some of the bigger topics for in case he joins. But Eddie Howe getting more criticism at the weekend.
It's one that's, comes up here very often. And every so often he'll go through a nice phase where we would just think, hey, he's all right. But then realistically, I won't go as far as dead man walking, but I think he's close. I think in the summer there'll be a change.
I think the big thing with him, like this week, it's like you just said. These managers have a way of just like getting that right result, maybe like
Yeah.
so. If he goes and beats Man U this week,
Yeah.
everything's good again, right?
Well, he's got two big games because I'm speaking to some guys about the fixtures for that top five, and I think he's got United home and Chelsea away. So
Chelsea, what in the cup?
no, in the league, I'm sure it was those two fixtures. I'll have to check, but I think the next two league fixtures are against big boys. It might be Villa away. I'm not sure who it is, but he's got definitely two teams in that top five, and yeah, like you said, he could win them both, and it will all be all of a sudden laughing. But if he loses them. And the problem I've got recently is he's starting to do things that are clearly an indication that he's not quite sure what's going on. He's playing players in all sorts of positions. I think
What have you seen?
he started the other day with Walter made the central midfield.
Centre
Anthony
mid.
Gordon, yeah, Anthony
What is it
Gordon,
like 8 centre mid or ten
the
centre
top
mid?
of the three, right?
Right.
Right. He had Gordon up front, and he had on the left
Barnes?
who? Who?
Harvey Barnes?
No, no, no. It was one of the attacking players who played out on the left. So he had the completely mishmash of. Oh, it
Murphy,
was Joel
Elanga?
Linton. No, it was Joel Linton. Joel Linton started left. He had Volta just behind Anthony Gordon, and you're looking at it thinking, mate, that's like a puzzle that's gone wrong. It
And
should
who's on
be
the right?
on the right. He started. I think he started Murphy on the day, and he probably maybe their best player, but it was just weird. And I'm thinking, you're clutching now.
So two big talking points from that game, yeah.
Yeah,
Dan Burn.
yeah.
What did you make of that?
I don't know,
Bit
mate.
like
I mean,
bit like Martinelli with Bradley earlier in the season, right? Trying to
yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah, Dan Bird's a strange player. Like I've always
is it
thought.
is does he rely on being a bit of a bully? I mean, he's a big boy, tall boy. Is he
I
trying
think,
to
look,
intimidate the opposition?
definitely, but also he's born and bred, isn't he? He's one of those local boys. He's like character in many ways of the modern era where they do sometimes cross lines. But yeah, you summed it up pretty well. It was like Bradley and Martinelli earlier in the season. So
What,
yeah, he crossed the line in my opinion.
what's the deal with this stuff, through? Is that is it time to start sending these people off?
Well, retrospective action. I think it's if the ref ain't got the balls to do it then I think like Martinelli should have definitely got some sort of
Yeah,
ban
but I'm
post
saying,
that game.
is it a yellow? Is a yellow enough? Yeah, I don't think a yellow's enough. Get him off. Get him
I
off.
don't
Send him
think
off.
so. I don't think so. You're manhandling someone like you know like, you can't do
That's what
that
I'm
stuff.
saying. Should it be a red?
I think so, but I don't think unless the powers that be change rules, which I'm hearing by the way, a lot of rule changes coming in on a different note. I don't think they've got the balls to do it. So
And
yeah,
then the other big thing from the game, Jordan Pickford cracking save right at the end.
what a save! I mean, I wouldn't go as far as what I think it was. Was it Carrot? I can't remember who it was who said the best save he's ever seen,
Yeah, I think that was a bit
but it
extreme.
was phenomenal, super. And I think the reason it made it so good was the power and force of Tonali's strike. It was like a rocket, and it was going in. And I think anything slightly more to the right, and it goes in. So it was
That's what I was going to
phenomenal.
say. The only thing that detracts from it to me is it weren't like far enough
Corners,
away from
yeah,
him to
yeah.
really like warrant that.
He's
I mean,
another one that's a wind up, though, isn't he? Because obviously he's a Sunderland boy, and you saw him he pulls up his shorts and starts giving it. And I'm thinking, one day you're going to do it to the wrong people, mate.
actually, I was seeing a clip today. Speaking of keepers,
Yeah.
and they were
Tell
talking
me,
about
right? You're going to talk about Raya, yeah?
Raya Courtois. I think it was the thing I saw.
Who
So
and Courtois?
Raya and
Yeah,
Courtois. So they said because Raya's a short guy,
yeah,
and he like when he dives, he stretches really wide, and it looks like a great save. Whereas
yeah,
Courtois is taller, longer arms, and
yeah,
it's almost like he's almost patting it out of the air.
yeah.
Um,
Donnarumma's similar. Donnarumma's like that. He makes things like that look a lot easier than maybe a shorter keeper would. But no, I thought you was going to mention that there was theatrics this weekend. Let's collectively. Did you see the Harry Maguire one where he's holding his face like he's
yes,
been
yeah.
kicked?
When a player put his foot up, and
And there's one with Raya yesterday with João Pedro. He's made out that he's been here and he's flinging back, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? What is going on with this beautiful game we love? It was a weird weekend, and I don't know if you saw an interview with I guess slightly different, but with Schmeichel and Freddie Ljungberg. They
yeah.
were both fuming at how the game's developing. You know, they were saying in their day,
By the way, I know it's not Schmeichel, but I've got a chump of the week. And I don't know if it was this week, but I'll have one in
we'll
later.
talk about it later. But yeah, like there was a lot of criticism this weekend. I mean, I saw Robbie Fowler's tweet saying, have we got to the stage now where every team's going to have like a playbook, like an NFL playbook? Because every set piece probably has about 20 or 30 different permutations. And it's not the beautiful game anymore, man. It's kind of the ugly sister. It's like not one that I want to be watching.
So, Rue, let's talk about this. Let's start bottom of the table first. Now, relegation
Yep.
battle.
Yeah.
Anything? Was there anything big from the weekend? Because it was almost
No,
like
I
none of them
I
picked
didn't
up
learn.
points, right?
Yeah, I didn't learn anything apart from the fact that credit again, and I keep saying it because I was so anti the appointment, Wolves and what's his name, the manager,
No, it's not Rob Edwards.
Rob Edwards. You know, I mean, again, similarly to previous games, they're playing within his character, and massive credit, mate. I mean, it wasn't one of those where you look at it and you look at the stats. I looked at the stats. I didn't watch the game on Friday, and I thought, oh, they must have been like, you know, it must have been tight. It must have been all Villa. It wasn't. It wasn't really all Villa. And what a win for them, you
I
know.
mean,
So
but is it too little, too late?
yeah, definitely. But credit where it's due, man. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But like you said, the only thing I looked at was Leeds still to me have the most fight out of all them. They gave a great game and a great account of themselves against City. West Ham with us, you could probably argue at least they didn't drop their heads and came out second half. I mean, you was there, and then they
I was there,
fought.
yeah.
Yeah, Forest. I don't
A lot was
know.
made about that Fernandez on social media. Like everyone was saying, "Oh, how good
Yeah,
he is!" And I mean, he's a defensive midfielder whose team's a defensive midfielder.
No.
And his team's just shipped 5 goals, and they're
Yeah.
talking about him like he's, and they're going, get him in, forget Walton, I want Fernandez, and I'm thinking,
Yeah, I
I
don't know
don't
what
know
you're
what
watching. Yeah,
basis
no,
there is
I
for that.
agree. I agree. But yes, super. I mean, you summed it up pretty well, mate.
And
There's nothing of
I'll tell
those
you who
fixtures
else.
that
I'll tell you who else on the day was. I don't know. It's like Bowen.
who? Bowen?
I was watching Bowen that day, thinking. I said to the guy next to me, I said to him, he's not a top four player.
No. Well, that's maybe why he's never been touched.
Is is he better than West Ham? Yeah, of course he is. Do I think, when I say better than West Ham, as in the West Ham now about to maybe get relegated, is he better than a relegated? Of course he is. But I don't think he's a top four player. I don't know.
No.
Maybe in
Do you
that
know what I think?
sixth to 10th bracket, but
Do you know what I think it is, super, a lot of the time? I think sometimes ships get sailed, and I tell you what I mean by that is I'm not saying he's the same player at all, but do you remember he had a purple patch very similar to Semenyo, where for about a season and a half, everything he touched turned to gold for West Ham. So if he had moved then, he might have had that catalyst, a bit like Semenyo is now. Already Semenyo, you can see he's gone up a level.
yeah,
From the Bournemouth player, he's gone up a level. I think that ship sailed for Bowen. And I laughed. I mean, I think you guys have laughed rather, and I cracked jokes about it. But I do believe a lot of it's got to do with his father-in-law and who he married.
yeah.
He's become a Southern boy now. He's in that family, in that world. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I know he's paid well, right? I don't know how
Yeah,
much, but he's their top earner, no doubt there, right?
definitely. Where'd they get him from? Was he a whole player? Whole City, I think he was, wasn't
Yeah, he was.
he? Yeah. So, I
Is
just think
so is
I
he a
get
Northern
upset
lad?
with.
He's a Northern lad, is
He's
he?
an Auburn lad, yeah. I get upset with players like that because the one that always stands out more than anyone is always Matt Letizia. And you'd always want to see their talent somewhere higher up. Again, he's not a Matt Letizia, but you and I grew up watching
Yeah,
Tiz
yeah,
and
yeah. No, he's not a Letizia.
no, he's not Letizia, but why do you have to sometimes have a bit of ambition? So, but yeah, there was nothing down there. What I will say, as we're going to move on to top four now, is I think Arsenal are going to have quite a bit of a game on their hands against Brighton on Wednesday.
Well,
Brighton have,
so West Ham. Before we go on there,
yeah,
so West Ham,
yeah.
nothing. Forest got beat, did they? Pretty sure.
Forest got beat 2-1 away, yep,
Yeah.
at Brighton.
Burnley showed a bit of fight, but the ship sailed for them as well. They came from 3-1 down to 3-3, but again got beat.
Yep.
Thought they'd won it, then lost it. And then
I think
Leeds
it's just Leeds. Leeds took the
and,
biggest
and your
credit.
prediction, Sunderland picking up a point, no?
Listen, they picked up a point, but they got battered. So, like, trust me, they're going to drop. They may not be where I want them to be, but they're going to drop.
This
Yeah, they're going through a bit of a, treading water at the moment, old Sunderland. But yeah, it was
okay.
much of a muchness.
Title race.
Title race is, I described it last week as a boxing match, and I think it's going to continue like that. As a neutral, it's really enjoyable to watch because you saw City on Saturday throwing those punches,
Well, I didn't
defending
watch
quite a
the
lot.
game obviously because I was on the way back, but I saw that Leeds were almost dominating on the stats when I was following, but
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
watch the
I
game.
mean, yeah,
But
no, the eye test will tell
the
you
first
that up
half an
until
hour, that is.
or one,
The
the
first half
last,
an hour, I was showing almost like Leeds had 7 shots, and they might have
yeah,
got shots. I'm only looking at it from stats point of view, and I think City had one, if that.
yeah.
But then obviously towards the end of the half, it's like bosh, 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 and before you know it, I've seen City have had 4 shots on
Yeah.
target in the last
What
15 minutes of the half.
the simple analysis of that game was Leeds came out the blocks absolutely right for about 15-20 minutes. It was Leeds predominantly trying to press City. There wasn't much going on. Calvert-Lewin had a good chance actually.
I saw that actually.
Yeah, but then City took over, and up until 75, it was in cruise control. But what happens is when you don't get the second and you're going for these titles and you're doubting yourselves a little bit, you're not the City of old, suddenly they get deeper and deeper. They're making changes like Cherky off, Aki in. Leeds goal, let's throw everything at it, all hands to the pump, kitchen sink, brought all the players on, and all of a sudden it is a bit of a slugfest. Throw it in there
Yeah.
and see what happens. But they got through it, and that's the key. They got through it. They got the 3 points. They put the pressure back on Arsenal, and credit to
Semenyo,
Arsenal.
like you said, Semenyo, another goal for him. So
Yeah,
he,
very,
he's
very good.
he's
I
proven to
thought,
be a astute signing.
yeah, I thought the best player on the night for them though was Ain't Nori.
Right, Nuri.
He's now looking like the Ain't Nori we knew he would be. Very, very good going forward, solid at the back,
Well, actually, I
and
thought he was really good at Anfield a few weeks
yeah,
back when they came.
he was excellent. And I keep saying it. My biggest regret of this season is not signing Mark
Oh,
Gahey, man.
look
Oh, something's happening, people.
look what the
Something's
Yeah,
cat's
I've
happening.
had a
dragged in.
nightmare. I
Here
don't
we
know. Can you
go.
see
Bruno
me?
Fernandes is
Oh,
coming.
one
Here we
minute.
go.
Yeah.
Hey.
There
Where
it
are you,
goes.
Bruno?
What's going on?
Is it just going to be sound today, no visual?
Just sound, no video. He must have picked up a bad spot or something.
There he is. Look at him, all
Oh, he's
fresh.
here. He's here.
There he is.
I've had an absolute nightmare. I was all
Oh,
ready as
mate.
well. The time set, I was ready. I was raring to go, but problem with something to do with my VPN, my
He's had a
laptop.
trim, super.
Well,
He's had all
anyway,
sorts. He's ready.
Banjo,
How's
we've
it going,
covered a
bro?
few
Good to see
issues.
you.
We've covered a few issues already.
Yeah, that's good.
We're now talking about, well, we just finished talking about City's win on
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Arsenal yesterday. The game, well, Super Sunday.
Yeah.
What's the thoughts?
Away you go,
On,
mate.
on yesterday's game, Arsenal
Yeah.
Chelsea. Do you know what? It was an interesting game to watch as a neutral. It wasn't enjoyable in terms of great football or spectacle as such. I mean, don't want to keep going on about it, but the two goals Arsenal scored were corners, set pieces. Chelsea as well, but
They scored
I
a
thought,
corner too, right?
yeah, that's what football's come now. That's what we're watching. And to be honest, though, Chelsea's was justice done because I think that should have been a penalty before that from the
Yeah.
previous corner where Declan Rice lifted
Agreed.
his elbow.
Well, it's
I
not
couldn't
just his
believe.
elbow, bad. He bloody had him all the way around
He's
his
had him all-
headlock almost. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
like, come on.
they said because he was being forced or manhandled, whatever term, but it was him doing the manhandling.
It was
What I
him doing the
mean?
manhandling. So this is obviously something needs to be done there. But do you know what I found interesting? Even though it was still a game right until the end. Even though Chelsea went down to 10 men, Raya was forced into a couple of saves. I think Casado had a good strike. But big win for Arsenal. We have
Did,
to say it's a big win.
did, did Neto actually get a first yellow? No.
Yeah,
A lot of
they
people
showed
said they
it for
didn't see
dissent.
it.
It was for
I
dissent.
didn't-
They showed it.
Yeah, they showed it. It was dissent, wasn't it?
I
Well-
think though that is absolute like so unprofessional of Neto.
Well, what a
agree.
stupid tackle. You're on a yellow. What a stupid challenge.
Yeah,
Two and
yeah.
a half minutes later, Super. What are you thinking, you mug?
Yeah.
I'd
No
be
good.
fuming if that was
You
my
kill
player.
your team.
It's
Kill
not the
this
first
team.
time as well, though. It happened during the week with Fofana as well.
9 sending offs this season.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. What do you think it's a naivety? Because they're a young side, aren't they? Do you think?
It's a lack of discipline.
Yeah.
And he
Costing
said,
them. It's
Rosenio
costing
said he
them.
thought he nipped it in the bud because it happened at the beginning, I think, when he turned up. Then he called it. And then, like you said, I think, is it 3 in the last 2 weeks or something?
Yeah.
It just seems to be different players as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not even like Tottenham. You just think it's going to be Romero. But with
No,
them,
no,
that,
it's coming from all over their side. But what I was going to say, I don't know what you guys were thinking, but the stats were showing it as well. Chelsea were on top until then. Second half, they had most
I
of the
don't know,
possession.
Banjo.
Yeah, no,
don't know.
I agree. I was watching it. I thought
Yeah.
Chelsea definitely started better in the second half.
Yeah.
You know, but that
They
goal
just look
swung it back a
disjointed.
little bit to Arsenal.
They look very
Yeah.
disjointed.
Chelsea?
Yeah, just no fluidity really. It's just like weird. Cole Palmer wasn't very good on the day.
Yeah.
No,
He's definitely carrying injuries. you know.
yeah, it didn't
I
look
always,
himself
I
at all.
always look at these players with your question in mind, Super, that you asked about 3 months ago about the tens and who's going to go to the World Cup. And I looked at 2 yesterday thinking neither of you deserve to go. Eze was poor and Palmer was poor.
Eze, though, had a couple of moments, though. No, he had that shot.
Nah.
Nah, man, he
I
was
don't think he had
poor,
a
man.
particularly good
He's
game.
poor. Come on.
He never even
I said he
patched
had
the
a
game.
couple of moments. I didn't say he was.
Yeah, but that's not worthy of an England shirt, is it? A couple of moments is,
Nah.
but yeah,
But so
it's
who won the
interesting.
week, or is it a draw?
A draw. Although you can argue that they were away, City, to a very hostile place, but yeah, they
Arsenal
draw.
could
We
you
go
could
again.
argue if Arsenal it's another tricky top 5, top 6 fixture
Yeah,
navigated, right?
definitely.
Yeah,
And
it was
and
a big win as
we've got a
well.
great game. I think I mentioned just briefly before you came on, Ban. I think
Do you
if
think Brighton
anything, the
can give
test.
him problems, Rue?
Who?
Do you
Yeah,
think
Brighton. I
Brighton
think
could
it's
give him
going to be a
problems?
test. It's going to be a test, man. They historically haven't done well in recent times.
No.
Home and away against Brighton,
Yeah.
and they seem to be a bit better now. Herzl has done something, but Arsenal 2 massive wins in a week, and that should give
They've
them a real
responded
kind of
well. They've
boost.
responded well, but City's
Yeah.
obviously played before them.
Interested to see Rice and if he was injured at the end because he came off. I'm wondering if he'll make the game on Wednesday
Yeah, yeah, they took him off. They did.
because he's massive. He is the most important player in that team for me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But they got through it. They got through
Yeah.
it, and they remain top of the league. But City's not going anywhere.
No. I really hope we get to that game at the Etihad with something on the line, man.
Ooh.
I think you're
I
gonna.
mean, the whole world and their dog will be watching that.
Yeah,
I
of course.
think you're gonna. I think you're gonna. Okay. Race for top 5.
Say again, mate?
Race for top 5.
Yeah, it's.
I'm sticking
again,
with what I said last week.
Yeah,
Which was?
but
I had I think Villa's going to come out, and it's going to be United, Liverpool, and Chelsea. Chelsea just about.
Yeah, I just said to Rue, I think United and Liverpool are in. I think it's Chelsea and Villa fighting out that last space.
Villa's
Yeah,
running out of so much steam.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah, but Chelsea are inconsistent, Banjo.
well, it's
Chelsea-
a massive.
Chelsea
It's a
drew at
massive
home
week.
to Burnley. They're not
You know what,
exactly
someone-
like flying.
Someone I was speaking to made a good point. Villa's squad isn't that big. Listen, they're going to give it their best shot, no doubt. But will they start concentrating on winning the Europa League instead?
Yeah, that's
to get into
exactly
the
what I was
Champions
thinking
League.
earlier today.
Yeah. So it could cost them.
I don't
The
think
top
they'll do
five.
it just yet, Bang, because I think they've got enough in their tank to get through the next round of Europa.
Yeah.
I think if they get to the quarters and they're there and they're looking around and they're thinking, actually, that league might have that ship might have sailed. But there's a massive game this week, Villa v Chelsea.
Oof, yes.
So
Ooh.
that's
what
a great
is.
game. I'm just gutted it's on the same night as Brighton v Arsenal and City v Forest. But
Is it on the Tuesday or the Wednesday?
no, the Wednesday. That's what I mean. The
Yeah,
Tuesday's
United's on
actually
that
got
day as well. Yeah.
No, we're
average.
talking about Villa
looking
and
at
their
that game.
squad, but it's
Yeah.
not. I was just looking at their bench the other day. I don't think it's that bad. Like, I'm looking at the players who came on, or there. You've got Leon Bailey, you've got Ross Barkley, you've got Tammy Abraham, you've got Matson. All right, and you've got this Allison Edward. I don't know who he is.
But I agree, Super.
But that's a few players there that
But 1 minute,
but they're
Super.
not-
Let's look at the logic. If you had
Yeah.
those players coming on for Liverpool, and
You'll be-
let's
yeah,
not go
exactly.
with what we've got on, you ain't going to be happy, are you?
No.
And Band's already like
It's-
shaking his head. He knows.
it's,
Do you know
You're
what?
not good enough.
you say that, but it's almost a better
Exactly what I was
bench than what
thinking.
Liverpool had.
Say again?
That's almost better bench than Liverpool had the other day.
Look, I'm just saying they're not good enough, in my opinion. Whereas Chelsea were bringing on Lavia.
Yeah.
They were bringing on who
Yeah,
else did they bring on? In fact, that Delap's crap, by the way. He's
Oh,
definitely
gosh.
his agent sorted him out super because he don't deserve to be at Chelsea. That geezer is not a Chelsea player, but yeah, I mean,
Ex-City
look,
boy. He was at Ex-City.
Yeah, well,
Ex-City,
that doesn't mean that's when he was a kid.
an awful player. Like he's just such a
I
head
don't know about
down.
awful, Roo. That's a bit
Horrible.
harsh, right?
He didn't look good yesterday. I've got to be honest.
Listen, fully fit, I'd take Calvert-Lewin over him any day of the week. I'd take Stratton Larson over him any day of the week. I'd take Mateta over him. He's way down the pecking order.
Yeah.
I'll take
I
Sesko
can't really
for
argue
sure.
with that, Roo. But
A good Sesko at the moment, eh, Ben? Woof.
So come on, let's talk. Let's talk.
Anyway.
So man, you a win.
Yeah.
sort of speaking about sorting right out, let's talk about the ref sorting Man U right out.
Well, you were, well, look, right. What's the rule? The rule is if you continue the foul, it's where it ends, isn't it?
It carried on
Depends how
into
you
the
look at it,
penalty
man.
area. I
Depends
think
how you
that's
look
the
at it, bro.
He carried on into the
Take the
penalty
Man U
area.
hat off. Do you think that was a penalty and a red card?
I think the red card was harsh.
Harsh is an understatement, man.
I think the red card was very harsh, but the rule is, but the penalty rule is if you continue the foul into the box,
In the
I think that's a
box.
penalty.
Let me touch on two things there.
I think if you're giving red cards for that, I think it's a bit harsh. It's harsh.
No, it's not.
He's made a foul, but
It's not, guys. It's not. Watch it again.
What do you mean it's not?
It's not. He's in. He's in. It's there. And a couple of people, and I'm a Liverpool fan, have tried to liken it to Salah v Man City, but it weren't the same. Look again. Watch the incident again. Go back to the Liverpool. Diaz against Liverpool or whoever the defender was coming across. Whether he'd have got there or not is a different story, but he was coming across. If you go back to the Man U incident yesterday with Palace, the Palace defender who was on the other side, he was tracking another runner and was making no effort to come across. He was just tracking his runner, not making any move over here. He weren't even going to get there. He weren't even going to get there. He weren't even going to go there.
Ain't there a double jeopardy rule in place as well? I thought you couldn't do it if you give a penalty. You can't send him off as well.
No, you can. Of course you can. Yeah.
But
If you prevent a goal scoring opportunity, that might be on keeper's rule. I'm not sure.
There was some rule that if you gave the pen, you can't give.
I think that might be for goalkeepers.
Obviously you can. Obviously you can. But I'm sure there was some rule that came in something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were piss poor first half, weren't you, Ben? But second half?
Yeah, first half, the football was just too slow. It was too slow. We conjured up a couple of opportunities, but not huffing and puffing, really, nothing major. But second half, we were better. The most pleasing thing, obviously, Sesko getting the winner as well. That was quite emphatic, the way he got across his defender and put it in with his head. But the most pleasing thing is, what I'm finding out with United now, is we're showing a little bit of character. We're going behind and we're coming back and we're winning, which that wouldn't have been there not so long ago. So obviously winning
Come on,
games.
Banjo, you beat a 10-man team in disarray.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Let's not.
Okay, yeah, you said that. But we lost to a 10-man team against Everton at home.
They weren't in disarray. This team's in disarray.
No, but
this team's in
you're not,
free fall, manager leaving, dead to the ground.
It was 0-0 against Everton and they beat us 1-0. Where the man got sent off before they scored.
But Everton,
that's how bad. But I'm talking. Super, like, whatever Palace is, disarray, not great, whatever. We probably would have lost that a couple of months ago. I'm talking about.
What did you think of Harry Maguire's antics, man?
That surprised me. I thought he was better than that. You know,
what is all that about, man?
He's normally an honest guy, and I just thought,
Jesus Christ. We were talking off air, I think, or maybe at the beginning of the pod about there was quite a few of them this weekend. Some absolute jokes.
Speak.
That wasn't a good look.
Banjo, before we move from Man U, before we move on from Man U, make our listeners laugh with your allegation earlier.
It wasn't an allegation.
No, with your big comment of the day.
What? Bruno in the team of the year.
No, I've got a voice note on WhatsApp that's not team of the year.
Well, he's in the running for player of the year.
Player of the year, wow.
Well, we're not talking about...
What did Ballon d'Or? I thought it was Ballon d'Or.
No. You're not serious. He's in the conversation.
You're lucky I've got a different chump. Otherwise, that would have been chump of the week.
You're a chump for dismissing it.
Yeah.
He's having a blinder.
Best player of the year. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
he's playing well. He's playing well. Give him that.
It's brilliant for us.
He's getting some numbers, but yeah, like I said, off air, take away penalties, and he's a glorified John McGinn. Anyway, we'll move on.
Stupid comment. Fucking hell.
We'll move on.
Did Salah take penalties?
Liverpool.
No one's saying he was a glorified fucking real fox, are they?
Liverpool. West Ham 5-2.
Mark Walters.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of anyone.
And boys, if you can't beat them, join them. 2/3 goals from corners for
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Did you see the stat though? Super. August to
Yeah,
December,
since January. Yeah, I think since
bottom of the
January.
league, 2-2. Since January, 9. Well, we were 3 clear. I mean, Arsenal have got 2 yesterday, but yeah, we're top of the league.
Well, Liverpool's obviously realised they got you've got to work on
Well,
this because everyone else is.
we sacked our coach,
Yeah,
man,
I know. Yeah,
and we brought a new one in.
yeah. He's
And he's
obviously
obviously
better.
done something right.
We haven't
But
got a new
interesting
one in.
enough,
No,
We
we're going
have.
to get.
Not a new one, but we've given one of the existing
No, they
staff
said
the
they were
role.
going to share the responsibilities amongst the coaches.
I'm sure we've given it to one of them, though. But anyway,
No,
whatever.
but
but
look,
interesting enough is what Slot said after the game regarding the set pieces. He said football's not enjoyable. He's going with it, and rightly so. He's got to do it. Everyone's doing it. But he's saying he's not enjoying football anymore.
Well,
and he
Peter
doesn't.
Schmeichel came out. I was saying earlier, he went nuts. Peter Schmeichel and Freddie Ljungberg said, I can't watch this anymore. This isn't a beautiful game. He goes, there's probably about 8 or 9 incidents in every corner where you could just blow up for a foul, but they're letting everything go.
I think the refs need to blow up. But the thing is, Liverpool scored a couple from it, and Slot is like, I'm not enjoying it, but it is what it is. And he's saying
it's like I said, Banjo, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah. Rightly so.
You can't beat them, you've got to just join them. So,
but I don't enjoy watching. I'm not talking about Liverpool, by the way. I'm talking about in general.
No,
like all the nonsense going on. Players, it's just it's a farce.
It is a farce.
It's a farce. But
anyway,
something needs to be done. Refs need to blow up, I think.
Okay.
Agreed.
Well,
do you want to do predictions?
I think we've covered off a lot of things. Let's fly through predictions, Roo.
Yeah, Ban, just earlier because you weren't on it. You both got 7 this week, and I got 5.
Oh wow!
So you're on 98, sir. Mario's on 92, and I'm on 80. I'm way behind. We've had that chat. So let's go. You're again, Ban. Bournemouth, Brighton.
Oh, Bournemouth, Brighton.
Sorry. Bournemouth, Brentford. Bournemouth, Brentford. Sorry.
Oh, right. Well, that's tough as well. I'm gonna go. I'll go for a draw.
Draw, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for a draw.
Draw for me, Roo.
Okay, I'm going to go for a home win.
Home win. Next game.
Am I next?
No, me.
Right. Everton v Burnley.
Home win.
Home win.
Yeah, to you, Roo.
Home win as well.
Banjo.
Home win.
Home win.
Home win as well, Ban, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, next. Leeds v Sunderland.
Ooh.
I'm going to go home win.
Who's next?
You,
Banjo.
Banjo.
I think home win as well, actually, yeah. Leeds looked good the other night.
Yeah.
Against City.
Well, they were.
Yeah.
Super.
I'm going to go with the draw.
A draw?
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Ban. Wolves v Liverpool.
Away win.
Away win. I'm going to go away win.
Who is it, sorry?
Wolves, Liverpool.
Yeah. Back-to-back games, yeah. Tuesday and Friday.
Yep. So you're going away. Me.
Away win, yeah.
Me, Villa v Chelsea. Is it me? Is it me, Super?
Me.
Or it's you?
No, you, Roo.
Me, Villa, Chelsea. Lord have mercy. I'm going to go away win.
Home win.
Home win.
This for me is this is a deciding game. This is winner takes all for the last spot. Mark my words.
Okay. Where do you sit, Ben?
I'm going towards an away win, but I'll say draw. Draw.
Draw. Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often that we're all. Sorry.
I can't see Villa winning.
What's the next one, Roo?
You want Villa?
No, I can't see them winning the game.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Super. Brighton, Arsenal.
Oh.
Away win.
Away win.
Yeah.
Banjo?
Yeah,
Banjo?
away win as well.
Roo.
I'm going away win as well, man. Back to
Hopefully,
you.
because we've all said it, we've jinxed them, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Back
I
to
said
you.
draw the
Fulham,
last
West Ham.
game. But...
Bang. Fulham, West Ham.
Oh, home win. Fulham looking good. Great goal by Iwobi, by the way.
Who?
Iwobi, did you see the goal against Spurs?
Oh, it was a brilliant goal.
Yeah,
Brilliant
really
goal.
good goal.
I'm going to go for I'm going to go for a draw.
Who is it? Fulham West Ham.
Yeah,
Home win.
home win as well. Next one, Man City Forest.
Let's just wrap this one up. 3 home wins. Let's move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it me now, yeah? Newcastle United. Newcastle v United. Fucking hell. I'm going to go for a draw.
Yeah. Who is it? Is it
Where are you going, Banjo?
draw? Draw.
You're going draw
Home
bang,
win.
yeah?
Yeah.
Home
Home
win.
win. Oof.
Bloody hell! What? Wow. He wants the run to win.
No.
Ban, you finish off with Spurs v Palace.
Away win.
Surely.
Away win, yeah?
You're going away win, Banjo?
I have indeed.
Now you know what? I'm gonna go for a home win.
Can't do it, Roo.
But
They're
I've
gonna
said,
do it. I tell you, they're gonna do
because
it.
I've-
Come on, the Spurs.
because
not
I've
in
said
the
they're
locker.
going to stay up, they have to win this.
It's
If
not
they
in the
don't win
locker.
this,
Ain't got
yeah,
what
home
to
win.
say.
Home win as well. I
Spurs
love it.
win.
I'm going away win.
Listen, let me do
Right.
a quick thing. You and Mal.
No, look, no time this week. We're going champ and chump of the week.
There's four champs. Anyway, champ and chumps.
Who's first?
Go on, man. Champ and chumps.
Quickly, I saw one of the best saves I've seen in a long time, so I'm going Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, we brought that up, Banjo, earlier.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
When you were in God knows where, couldn't connect.
Fucking in my office. Chump of the week, I'm going for Neto.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to go Neto as well because I said earlier like the 2.5 minutes of madness.
Yeah.
Champ of the week, I'm going to give it to 8 Nouri. I think he's had an awful start to the season, poor fella, with injury. And that arguably now he's playing superb and has made a massive difference for him. I don't think there was any standouts, but he was brilliant on the night. So 8 Nouri. And you, Super.
Oh, I'm struggling for a champ of the week, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
I've got a good one who I was wrestling with.
I'm surprised you didn't give it to Bruno. You've given him everything else today.
No, that was Bruno. No, I'm joking.
Go on, Banjo, who? Inspire me.
Keith Andrews
Yeah.
got another
Got a new
win for
contract.
Brentford. I think has he signed a new contract or he's been offered
Yeah.
a new long-term deal? Well done.
2032 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, very well deserved. He's proved me wrong. I thought it was a bad appointment to start with, but
I haven't got a champ of the week.
he's been brilliant.
I'm going to be a Killjoy. I haven't got one.
Just pick someone.
What do you mean you ain't got one?
I haven't got one. What do you want me to say? I don't think anyone stood
What
out
about
enough
Slot?
to get it.
Slots get results for you?
Nah.
What do you mean no?
Can I quickly on one stat, and I won't. I know Super's got to go. Apparently, all the goals this weekend, there was
I've
only
got a
one
champ
player
of
that
the
scored
week.
2. It was the biggest weekend where individual players scored goals. But anyway,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Champ of the week, I've got actually 2.
go on.
I don't know when he said it, but he said it because I've seen a reel, and I'm assuming it's not here. Van der Sar.
What's he said?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
They asked him, Scholes or Zidane, and he said Scholes. I turned off. I didn't want to hear it. Right, that is a chump of the week.
He's played with
Only other
both, by
one
the way.
is-
Wait a minute, he's played with both.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, and then the next one is I'm not entertaining that. Like anyway, and then the next one is probably Dan Burn. You can't be doing that. He's like a bully.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this week, guys. Unless
it,
the only other thing, actually, I was going to say one thing which I didn't say. I feel a bit sorry for Tottenham.
Oh.
This is going to be a joke for sure.
No, it's not. It's not. It's actually not.
Oh, what, the decision?
How was that pushing the back any
Yeah,
different?
I know. Yeah.
Also, their manager's already lost the plot. Did you hear his press conference?
Well, I've seen rumours that he's up for the.
You can't be calling out the players already. What's that
What
going
is
to do?
going on, man? What is going on?
And
I
that's
think
the
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 worst
Palace is
appointment.
going to win.
I told you it compares to that Scottish guy, not the Rangers one, the other one, the Celtic geezer.
That's the guy.
100%. This guy's if he like this game that we spoke about. There's two massive games this week: Villa, Chelsea, and Spurs, Palace. I know the other title race ones, but them two are defining seasons. We'll see.
Everyone, thanks for listening. Until next
guys,
time.
thanks for joining us, brother. It was a pleasure.
Apologies.
Nice of you to join us, Banjo.
Boys. Apologies.
I'll speak to you soon, boys. Take care.
Yeah, take care, lads.